studio time check, 2 minutes past 6. A very good morning to you. And thank God it's another beautiful Friday. The station is 32 FM 94.9. It's good to be here once again. My name is OLUTAYO. OGUNADE, good morning.
And my name is DELE ADEYANJU. Good morning.
Do you have a new partner on air?
Tayo OGUNADE DELE ADEYANJU. So once we become OLUTAYO OGUNADE, and I become DELE ADEYANJU.
Oh, great. I understand now better. Okay, it's the Breakdown newspaper review reaching you live from our studio, 32 FM 94.9, filling the world with laughter. We are located on the 4th floor, Cocoa House, Dugbe. But we brought papers to you this morning once again. Let's see the headlines.
I have Punch, Daily Post, Independent, and Vanguard newspapers right here.
And I have the Guardian newspaper, Premium Times, the Daily Trust, and the Nation newspaper.
From the Punch, headlines here, Nigeria's challenges have taken new dimension. Obasanjo, Nigeria's challenges have taken new dimension. Obasanjo. Court ends contempt case against Ondo Speaker. Others. Doctor, 2 daughters die in Lagos home fire. Couple, man arrested for stealing 18 million naira, Ogun Telecom masked diesel. Lagos holds farmers fair, sales rise at 20,000 naira. SARS detained me in 4 cells, collected 700,000 naira bribe, Osun chief. And SARS protesters not economic saboteurs, Falano. Government denies ransom as Boko Haram frees 344 schoolboys. Nigeria records 5,809 COVID-19 cases in 10 days. NMA predicts an iron spike. NNPC abandons 10,000 applicants amid alleged secret recruitment. Kano PDP faction suspends Kwakwanso for alleged anti-party activities. Federal government's ASU standoff will soon be resolved, says Fayemi. 272 candidates undergoing Kaduna community police training. And more stories coming from the Punch this morning. Students on rampage as Poly Council's program. Lagos honors 15 retired permanent secretaries. Government forms committee to get UN Water Fund. LASU best student gets 5 million naira scholarship employment. Adedibu delivered Oyo to PDP in 2003, says Obasanjo. Darie asks Supreme Court to upturn conviction, reduce term. Senate probes alleged 6.2 billion naira NDDC palliative mismanagement. Police order to arraign suspects detained for 1 year. Yahaya declares Friday work free ahead Gombe local government poll. These are some of the headlines forming the Punch today.
All right, let's see some more from the Guardian newspaper. Senate passes 2021 to 2023 MTEF FSP confirms HIDEC nominees. NEC orders strict enforcement of COVID-19 safety protocols. Ekiti warned herdsmen farmers against acts inimical to peace. PLWD clash with National Assembly security, seek fair treatment, and those are persons living with disabilities. Court jails 2 lawyers for 24 million naira fraud. In Lagos, court indicts Disco for legal disconnection in Lokoja. Still from the Guardian newspaper, let's see some more here. Why Nigeria orders may wait till 2024 to access COVID-19 vaccine. Some more here. Bandits free 340 students abducted in Katsina State. Stakeholders raise alarm over Nigeria's fragile energy outlook. Let's see some more headline from politics. Imeobi Ohaneze holds December the 20th to resolve election controversy. PDP leaders orders protests seek the release of kidnapped students. PDP faction dismisses Kwakwanso. Let's see what we have from the sports side. We have this one here. Obong of Calabar charity tourney to become biggest tourist attraction in South-South, says Nata boss. Local airline reopens Lagos Joburg route, deepens bilateral ties. Concerns over rising pirate attacks at Gulf of Guinea. Do we have more here? Let's see. For Metro, Lagos trains youth on converting water hyacinth to ornament. Let's send it the paper.
Taking headlines now from the Daily Post newspapers. Buhari reacts to rescue of kidnapped Kankara students. Says Army know their job. Seme border remains closed 24 hours after Buhari's order. Boko Haram kidnapped Kankara students rescued. Natural Resources Fund should be deployed to diversify economy. Lawan tells federal government. ASU, I am not responsible. Ingige identifies those behind 9-month strike. Yobe, Governor Buni tasks judicial officers on speedy dispensation of justice. Union Osun, VC charges students' union leaders to be responsive. 2023, only PDP can solve Nigeria's problems. Lamido. Christmas, federal government warns Nigerians about imposing another lockdown. COVID-19, Niger government shuts down schools, directs workers to stay at home. Nigerian government officially declares second wave of COVID-19. Kaduna government announces measures to stem COVID-19 without lockdown. More headlines from the Daily Post. Insecurity, Buhari, service chiefs dragged to court, asked to pay 100 billion naira compensation to victims. Reach out to Atiku for solution to Nigeria's problems. Former VP's aide tells Buhari at 78. COVID-19 second wave, NEC gives condition for another lockdown. In Nigeria, JAMB awards 375 million naira to 5 best performing tertiary institutions. In Nigeria, Ohaneze names Ugwai most peaceful governor. Ondo records highest Lassa fever cases. Deaths in Nigeria. Government declares Friday work free. Government Lalong test positive for COVID-19. Goes into isolation. Oyo Assembly commences amendment of Lautech law. Kankara abduction. Buhari, greater threat to Nigeria than Boko Haram. Reno mockery. And Omai allegedly orders seizure of drums of arms, ammunition smuggled into Ebonyi. Dialogue with stakeholders, solution to herders, farmers clash. Ekiti, Agri Commissioner. That's the size of the headlines we have from the Daily Post newspaper.
And from Premium Times, COVID-19, NCDC confirms 1,145 new infections, 1 additional death, 335 recoveries. NCDC releases new advisory on Nigeria's COVID-19 cases skyrocket. Abducted Katsina schoolboys freed. APC accuses governor of sponsoring banditry, insecurity. Boko Haram releases video of abducted Katsina schoolboys. Some more from Premium Times, how we secured release of Katsina schoolboys from bandits. COVID-19, Nigeria now in second wave. Government. Let's see some more here. Dino Melaye urges Nigerians not to take vaccine against COVID-19. Another Nigerian governor tests positive for COVID-19. We have met all ASU demands. Nigerian government says NEC alarmed over spike in COVID-19 cases in Nigeria. How Nigerian pastors sexually harassed girls for over 5 years. Church leaders do have more from Premium Times. Not exactly. Let's see another paper.
Now from Independent newspaper, Nesria, Epron, NUJ call for proper e-waste management. Enters, my landlord used army colonel to eject me, retired corporal. Obaseki felicitates with Buhari at 78. Asaba ladies target January 2021 mega open. Abakaliki get ladies section after 23 years. 12-year-old Oboman wants Rivers fulfill scholarship promise. Some of the headlines we have here are spread across all the papers today.
And from the Nation newspaper, row grows over order to link SIM to NIN. 557 repentant cultists surrender weapons in Rivers. Include us in Abia Council polls. Wike redeems 171 million naira scholarship pledge to Legionnaires' children. Lawmaker accuses Akeredolu of marginalizing Ijo. Gunmen kill trader in Ebonyi. Sanwo-Olu gives scholarship 10 million naira to best graduating LASU students. APC Northwest governor behind attacks by bandits. Still from the Nation newspaper, sacked NDDC IMC under probe for 6.2 billion naira palliative cash. 333 Kankara pupils regain freedom from abductors. Buhari promises freedom for all captives. 13.8 billion naira fraud. Ex-chief of staff Minima. 2 army chiefs move to avert trial. 187 health workers, 15 corps members infected in Enugu. Silva describes vaccine discovery as game changer. Let's see some more here from the Nation before we go. We get another one. Mercy Johnson unveils second cooking show. Okay, it's entertainment. It's Friday. Ex-Plateau Governor Darie to Supreme Court. Free me, or reduce jail term. I took that again. Ex-Plateau Governor Darie to Supreme Court, free me or reduce jail time.
Okay, finally from the Vanguard today, celebrating Anthony Joshua's boxing feat. I'm sure that is a write-up there. Africa confronts a second wave of COVID-19, beating traders anxious for Nigeria's borders to reopen. At 78, Southwest PDP asks Buhari to seek forgiveness, not celebrate. Katsina abduction, 344 students freed, state government. Cuba offers talks with Biden after Trump tensions. California judge allows San Diego strip clubs to stay open. 2023, we need Arewa, Afeniferi, Niger Delta to win Nigeria's presidency. Igbo Group. Governor Sanwo-Olu recommends investment on entrepreneurship for quality education in LASU. 2021 will be tough for food production supply. Lagos government. After Kankara abduction, what next? Revealed while we invested over $2 billion in Nigeria, says MDCC ECC. And Yuletide, Ogun to partner NDLEA, police to sanitize highways, parks. 557 cultists accept peace, surrender weapons in police in Rivers. 557 cultists accept peace, surrender weapons to police in Rivers. US condemns kidnapping of over 300 students in Kankara. COVID-19, Lagos government charges residents on Thanksgiving to God and hold kidnappers of Kankara schoolboys accountable. US urges Nigeria. I'm done here.
We're going on a short break now. We will be back.
Guy, what's in the make you scatter house like this, eh?
I beg, you help me see my Airtel SIM.
I carry and give Shade yesterday, but you know they use am again now.
Yay! You don't carry my bonus give landlord picking. Now today you go pack out.
On top Airtel SIM?
Yes, so if you don't reach 15 days where you never use your Airtel SIM, go find them now. Because why? Ogonga will full on top. Hey, get 2,000 naira airtime plus extra 200 MB for just 200 naira. The more you recharge, the more you are woofo. To begin enjoy this awoof, just dial *241*7#. Terms and conditions, Joe.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
When it comes to watching your favorite comedy videos, are you a giggler, a snorter, a faller, or maybe you are all of the above?
Whether it's comedy, football, Niger movies, cooking, learning, or drama, go from one video you love to another on YouTube. With the new video data bundle from MTN, enjoy even more affordable, longer hours of video content. Just text YouTube to 131 now. With YouTube, now you go tire.
Breakfast your day every day with the nourishment of malt, milk and cocoa and the delicious taste of Milo.
Nestle, good food, good life.
Hello, Mama.
Flo.
You will try, Mama. I was just going to call you.
Better
You won't
picking.
believe what my okay.
What did you do? Where is that his office again?
Calm
Sef?
down now. I trust you. But it's not like that at all. Oh. He just called me this evening. Said I should meet him at one restaurant like that.
What now happened?
So I went now. I entered the restaurant and there was nobody there. As I wanted to carry my phone to call him, somebody entered and started playing guitar. Then his friends started coming inside. And they were singing. Mama, I was scared though. Then I turned around and he was there, kneeling down.
Your call has been terminated.
Hey!
You no longer have
When don't
airtime.
finish?
Please recharge. Don't let insufficient airtime hold you down. Recharge instantly with *904# or my MTN app. Get 10% bonus on every airtime recharge. Turn up convenience and start recharging now.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
Time is come. Say goodbye to dry skin. With Nivea lotions. With Nivea lotions.
Hamatan can be bitter.
So bitter.
But your skin can feel much better.
Nivea lotions.
Moisturize, hydrate, protect your skin.
Hamatan is come.
It's designed to help you shine. Care for your skin all the time.
Whether it's Nivea.
With cocoa butter.
Nivea.
With shea butter.
body lotions and say goodbye to dry skin this Hamatan.
Are you ready?
When we look at the horizon, we see our followers. And as we keep looking, we are inspired to keep moving. To you all, we say thank you. For our followers on Facebook, you are the best. To those on Twitter and Instagram, we love you. And to our YouTube subscribers, we throw you salute. For those who are yet to join us on the flight, we know you are waiting. So catch us live on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at 32FM949 Ibadan. And to subscribe to our YouTube channel, it is at 32FM949 Ibadan. You are the real heroes. Once again, we say thank you.
32 FM 94.9.
Like this now, she offended on now.
Mommy, what is it? Why are you crying?
Ejiro, people heartless. See what they do, Anita.
Mama, who is Anita?
My dear, just leave Mama. Oh, she's in a world of her own with this movie she's watching on Airtel TV. You too can get special streaming 500 MB data for just 100 naira to stream movies, series, music videos, and more. The best part is, you don't have to use your main data. Just dial *141 *106 hash now.
Hey, Mama, Anita don't see better man Mario. Just look at God.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
32 FM
94.9.
All right, if you just joined us, this is Break It Down Newspaper Review on 94.9 32 FM. My name is Dele Adeyanju, and my co-presenter this morning.
Good morning to you, Bamdele.
Thank you.
My name is OLUTAYO. Good morning to you, dear listeners. Austin Adomo joins us on the program. Good morning to you, Austin.
Good morning, Tayo.
Thank God it's Friday.
Good morning. Thank
God. So, and the festivities is very, very close. In the next 8 days, we'll be talking about Christmas.
Yes, by the special grace of God.
And I hope this Christmas is not going to be marred by blocks and all that. The traffic congestion. You know, Ibadan is becoming bigger and more populated than before.
Let's hope so. To a large extent, security operatives, especially of the OITMA, they are really on top of the game. We also need the cooperation of motorists too, to be able to ease traffic, because most of the time motorists drive against traffic, making it extremely difficult for even traffic operatives to be able to control and ensure free flow of traffic. So let's just hope that this particular year there will be like a paradigm shift in all of this.
And the police should not be timid this time around. They should come out. You know, it's a special period.
Of course, police should come out. They should, at no point in time should police not come out, because it is their responsibility. We know what has happened. Of course, there will be confidence building for a long time, but that shouldn't take eternity. They should just come out statutorily to do their job as far as the law is concerned.
All right. Well, the first topic or story. Actually, I'm not going to delve into that story. The Kankara abduction has been solved. Students released, according to the reports we have, and I think it was yesterday afternoon. But my grouse is still that even if students are kidnapped, or if students were kidnapped, and we could not ascertain the number of students kidnapped, when they are released, we should be able to get a fixed figure. But in the papers today, we have 333, and some reporting 344.
Yes, some even reported 340. So it's conflicting.
So how do we know that?
I think it's shameful.
The bulk of the students.
It is shameful. It boils down to the issue of lack of accurate data in the country. If we cannot ascertain the number of people in a secondary school, just one secondary school, boys' school for that matter, boarding school for that matter, and we are having this back and forth in terms of figure, it's quite unfortunate for us as a people, because the register of the school should have just sufficed and be able to solve all this conflicting figure and controversy that we are having. Whether 344 or not, we want to really know the number of these students, and we are also very happy, elated that these students have been released. This also suggests or points to the fact that the Boko Haram thing can also be like a common flag. And I want to charge the Nigerian government. Boko Haram is actually having a field day in terms of the social media space. They perpetrate their crime and also come up with
abduction
propaganda.
Was not done by Boko Haram.
Yes, it was not done by Boko Haram, but series of video were released to suggest the fact, until some of the parents came out to say that those boys that were shown in the video were not the Kakara adoption. That is also a point that there are still many people that are held hostage by these Boko Haram guys, because this video of these boys that were sent, they are also part of the country, people that have been adopted that have not been free. So the government can continue to do more. We celebrate, we are happy with the adoption, but how do we forestall with the release? How do we forestall a reoccurrence of this? That was what Governor Masari talked more about yesterday. Not just celebrating that people, maybe they were adopted, now they are released. We now celebrate and go back to sleep.
Since the president
must put measure in place.
Since the president said the army knows what it is doing, they know their job, is it a response to the backlash that service chiefs should be sacked?
I don't think so. It's quite different from whether service chiefs should be sacked or not. We have almost a complete breakdown of security architecture in the country. You know, right from the day these people were adopted, security forces closing on them. From one of the feelers that we got, suggests that these soldiers even came in the process, but this criminal element, they use the student as human shield. Don't also forget, soldiers or security forces will have to be very careful so that they will not have to respond fatality again. So all along, security operators, especially the military, have cordoned off the area, ensuring that there's no way by which these guys can escape. Maybe they were practically bossed to the corner. That was why we had this success. I'm sure that was what the president was reacting
to. That is promptness.
Yes, that is promptness. We must give it to the security agent. But I think the major thing is, how do we ensure that this does not really happen again?
All right. Governor Matawale was questioned on his role as the chief negotiator in getting the boys released from Boko Haram. And when was asked that why do we still have banditry flourishing despite military operations, he spoke about political interference. What does that mean?
Yes, political interference in such a way that, you know, because of political factor, these things is not abating. Don't forget, we are lacking the type of synergy in terms of tackling insecurity in our country. We have never been able to get to a level where every politician will come on board to identify this as a national security threat, to be able to tackle this. And I will not blame anybody for that, because those that are in government today, they also play politics with the issue of insecurity in the past. So if there's no political interference, don't forget, there is this popular maxim that if insecurity or act of terrorism lasts beyond 24 hours or 48 hours, it means that government, one way or the other, can be involved. So it might not even be government at this time around by fiat. Politicians, one way or the other, will be involved, because a lot of people stand to gain so much from all of this insecurity and crisis that is rocking the country, especially the northern part of the country. So since politicians like the governor have also identified this, what is the political will on the part of the government to solving this crisis?
Did we make any arrest yesterday?
Of course, no. As far as we are concerned, no arrest has been made. The governor said no ransom was paid. Of course, government will always tell us that no ransom was paid until maybe later we will begin to look at the scenario and examine the whole situation properly. That is the issue. You know, when they tag us from the international community that we are now becoming one of the most dangerous countries to live in terms of terrorism, these are issues that we looked at. Guys were adopted. Now they have been freed, not rescued, freed. You understand? They are two different things. Now that they have been freed, no arrest has been made. If no arrest is made, how do we then prosecute? If we don't prosecute, how do we then get justice? If we don't get justice, what now serve as a deterrent for other criminal?
I'm not insinuating anything here, but is someone playing games with us?
See, a lot of game is ongoing. Because
it seems we have a new industry now, which is to negotiate with criminals.
That in itself is bad, because when you negotiate with criminal, see, Matawali, Masari said there have been series of negotiation, but between the three of us that are here, is it possible to negotiate without give and take? You understand? Giving and taking is a core element, ingredient of negotiation. You don't just negotiate and say, oh, okay, everything is okay, let's go back to our...
We also learned of the role of Miyetti Allah in the negotiation.
Yes, Miyetti Allah at some point were invited into it. This is the dangerous aspect that we have in terms of insecurity in the country. We involve non-state actors, people who are supposed to be behind bar, to actually help us to negotiate so that we can have peace. It's just like begging the enemy and say, please spare my life, whatever I have I give to you, just for me to live.
Maybe so, because lives are involved.
Lives are involved. It also suggests the fact that the government is not on top of the situation. That is what it means. Whether life is involved or not, I just told you of the most important thing as far as all of these scenarios are concerned. How do we ensure that it does not repeat itself again? You understand? So it's not just about life is involved. It's because the government, they confronted the government, because that was like an affront, you know, on the nation, on the security forces. They have the effortry to launch this particular attack even when the president was in town. The presence of Mr. President on a good day should have enhanced adequate security even in that vicinity, but all of this did not happen. It means that if care is not taken, we will continue like this in this cycle.
Maybe the presence of the president was what these kidnappers actually wanted.
See, it shows that this kidnapper, they are bent on destabilizing the country, and they capitalize on the fact that security forces, they are not on top of the situation.
Now, going forward, what do you think is the solution suggest?
Going forward is to ensure that we beef up security, because what we do is fire brigade approach. We are only reactionary to stories like this. Chibok adoption, we went back to sleep. Just last year we celebrated after about how many years they were able to ride to hike again in Chibok town. Dapchi adoption, we went back to sleep. I hope we are not going to go back to sleep as far as this is concerned. The stakes are high now. Everybody is making promise. The president is celebrating. The state governor is celebrating. Let's just hope that in the days ahead we'll be able to beef up security through the local community, the host community of these various schools, to be able to protect lives in those areas. Not only that, I think the calendar of the school too should also, the way we attend classes, the way we do school should also be strictly looked into, in as much as this element they perpetrate this their criminal act, especially at the odd hour. So let the government do everything. And another thing that I think we can also do is that government officials should also be meant to pay for their misinformation about the public. Garba Shehu told us that they are not up to that figure. It was only 10. By now, we should be looking at a possibility of the likes of Garba Shehu losing their job, because the governor has confirmed, the president has confirmed, other security sources have confirmed.
Dabiri also tweeted about the release of the boys hours before we confirmed the story of the release.
Yes, that was hasty on her part. Of course, she also debunked that insinuation that our Twitter account or our social media account has been hacked before that time. I'm sure if Abike Dabiri had known that the release will actually come maybe hours after, maybe there would have been that altercation and denial and what have you. I do not think she has any intelligence information, but according to her, she said that particular tweet did not originate from her. But as we speak now, the boys have been released. So see, there should be coordination in terms of information as far as this government is concerned. Not one person speaking in Abuja and another person speaking somewhere else. The military has confirmed that this is the number. The governor, who is the chief security officer of the school, through the school, has also confirmed that this is the number of those who are in captivity. And somebody sits somewhere to say that there are only just 10, as if 10 human beings does not really matter. So these are things that we need to put in proper perspective.
Mr. President was 78 yesterday.
Yes, Mr. President was 78 yesterday. We wish him well. We also wish him long life and prosperity. We are also charging him.
He's prosperous already.
We are also charging him that. Now that you are 78, God is sparing your life not only for celebration. You must do the job that you have been voted in to do. The country is not secure. The country has gone badly economically and otherwise under Mr. President, and he can do better by ensuring that he reverses every negative trend, both economically, politically in the country. It's not just about birthday. Of course, like I said earlier, we wish him well. But the major thing, and which is the bottom line, is that Nigerians want to see ease of doing business. Nigerians want to have opportunity in terms of the economy. Nigerians want to see food on their table. Nigerians wants to work, and youth want to be employed in the country.
Chief Obasanjo was in town yesterday, and he made a statement. It's in the dailies today. He said that Nigerian challenges have taken a new dimension. Not necessarily that these are new problems; they are old problems, changing covers. And when asked to talk about the issue of insecurity, he declined to speak on it.
Yes, it declined, particularly on the issue of the service chief, whether the president should sack the service chief. He said he was not the one that appointed them, so he cannot ask the president to sack them. He does not have power to sack them. When he was asked to comment generally on insecurity, the advice to the security agency, he said he cannot do that through the media, that there are channels in which he can do that. Yes, we have myriads of problems even before now. It was also occasioned by systemic failure. These are not new problems, like you have said, but we lack the requisite leadership, appropriate leadership, purposeful leadership to be able to tackle these challenges headlong, because we need radical leaders that can be able to tackle this problem. Of course, if you also look at the problem, the complexity of the problem, we only want government to do its best and want government to be on top of the situation. That also brings us to the selection process. Obasanjo too is also involved in all of this. Let us allow people with best brain to be able to emerge in terms of leadership position in the country. But we have a situation where the electionary process is not superb. Some people will gather somewhere, like even the like of Obasanjo, and endorse somebody and say this is the person that can do it, rather than allow individuals to test their popularity, what they have in store for the people of the country. I hope going forward we'll just be able to get it right on the part of our leadership, and we need a lot of reform to be able to do that, so that if you want to contest to be president, you don't need to know any Obasanjo, you don't need to know anybody, but once you have robust program, you can contest election and you are sure of winning. And if you refuse to perform, the people also have a process, which is the ballot process, to ease you out of office. So if we put that in place, I think we'll be able to make progress as a country.
All right, when we return from this commercial, ex-Plateau Governor Dariye to Supreme Court, free me or reduce jail time. We'll be back.
94.9.
Honey, must you go?
Babe, you know I must. Besides, you can always video call me.
Hey, what if your battery runs out?
I've got my power bank.
Hey, and when your power bank runs out?
Babe, I've got my laptop.
Okay, wait. What if your data runs out?
Babe, you know we never run out of data.
Never run out of data with Airtel Home Broadband Unlimited Ultra plans. Enjoy unlimited data with no speed cap plus extra data daily, so you never have to worry about running out. Visit www.airtel.com.ng/HBB to get started.
Babe, but I just left the house.
Yes, honey. It's video calling all the way.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Uncle Dentist, wetin be cavities and how Colgate take dey protect my teeth from cavities? Shey dey use comfort?
No dear, na hole for teeth dey cause most tooth pains wey be cavity. But if you use Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection take brush every day, the confirmed formula go help keep natural calcium inside our teeth wey go protect them from tooth decay.
Time don reach to upgrade to the world's most chosen toothpaste, Colgate, because Colgate locks calcium in.
Keeps cavities out!
Now the Nigerian Dental Association, they recommend Colgate.
ẹ jẹ́ n sọ fún yín pa Zainabu bọ́ba ti jí láàárọ̀ yóò kọ́ jẹun tó dáa yóò wá gbé pabambarì lé lórí Didion syrup of hemoglobin vitamin B12 ara ti mókùnù ọpọlọ ti jí pépé iṣẹ́ yá.
lẹ́ òjò.
káàárọ̀ Zainab ìdí nù ti fi máa pegedé lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ rẹ̀.
jọ̀ọ́ bá náwó mọ̀wé hùn.
àti pàápàá ń bi eré Didion syrup of hemoglobin ní èròjà vitamin B12 nínú tí yóò mú kọ́pọlọ àtara rẹ̀ ó jí pépé ní ìgbáradì fún àṣeyọrí tí ọ̀lẹ́gbẹ́ ń gbà gbogbo. Mu ṣíbí méjì Didion péré lójoojúmọ́ pẹ̀lú ṣíbí lásán tàbí kó pòpọ̀ pẹ̀lú ohun mímu ẹlẹ́rìndòdò tó bá fẹ́ràn. Ọ̀yá gbéra ńlẹ̀ bí akọni pẹ̀lú Didion.
To be healthy, strong and active, I say. Take Didion.
Didion syrup of hemoglobin vitamin B12. Agbára tí ń roni lágbára. Ẹ kàwé pélébé inú rẹ̀.
Posh ladies and women, Shawakwa. Introducing to you the very first Posh Line Trade Fair happening live at Liberty Stadium First Gate on the 19th and 20th of December 2020. Emma Logo. So buy our arrivals at a discounted price, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturday and 12 noon to 6 p.m. on Sunday. Posh ladies and women, Egberao. Ewa Rasho Gidini ni owo binti. Ni owo binti.
2020 has been a great year, but now it's time for Thanksgiving. Ibadan's biggest family comedy show is back. Laugh Up Loud, the Thanksgiving edition, starring Spiritual Ginger, the Omo Baba landlord himself, Laugh Up, Kenny Black, Woli Agba, Remote, Beteru, Baba Laria, Dr. Whiteberry, Shete, Sage, Odogu, Gifted Now, From Nassas, Demo Pumping, and more. Music by Babatumishe, Femi Odewale, Aristos Band, DJ Banky, and DJ Sex. Dates: Boxing Day, December 26th, venue, Jogger Center. First show, 1 p.m. Exclusive show, 4 p.m. Tickets, regular, 2K, VIP, 5K, tables, 100K, gold table, 200K, platinum table, 500K. Get your tickets online at busybody.ng. All Theme House Cinemas, All Chrysalis Restaurant, iResa, and BBT Lounge. For inquiries, please call 009-900-3333. Laugh Up Live, the Thanksgiving edition, is supported by MTN, Africa Med, Copa Capana, iResa, Jogger Center, and Sound Trend. Official media partner, 32FM. Guy, what's in the make you scatter house like this, eh?
I beg, you help me see my Airtel SIM.
I carry and give Sade yesterday, but you know they use am again now.
Yay! You don't carry my bonus gift landlord picking. Now today you go pack out.
On top Airtel SIM?
Yes, so if you don't reach 15 days where you never use your Airtel SIM, go find them now. Because why? Ogonga will full on top of. Hey, get 2,000 naira airtime plus extra 200 MB for just 200 naira. The more you recharge, the more you are woofo. To begin enjoy this awoof, just dial *241*7#. Terms and conditions,
Airtel, the smartphone network.
32 FM
94.9.
All right, welcome back. You're listening to Record On Newspaper Review on 32 FM 94.9. Austin Udome is still in the house, still in the studio. Well, we are taking more stories before we open the phone lines here. Now, former Plateau State Governor Joshua Dari has asked the Supreme Court to reverse his conviction or reduce his 10-year jail term slammed against him by the Court of Appeal.
Yes, according to him, he said the 10-year jail term is just like a lifetime. When these funds are being embezzled, they never envisage that a time will come where the state will have to charge them for stuff like this. His jail time was reduced by the appeal court. From the trial court, I think it was like 15 years. That was harmonized and amended by the appellate court, which is the Court of Appeal. Now the case is before the Supreme Court. Judgment has been reserved. Whether the Supreme Court, because what Rotimi Jacob, the EFCC counsel, said is that whether you are a governor or not, a public office holder who has embezzled state fund, you are only treated like a common criminal, and that is the way it should be. So let him face the music. I think it has been adjourned in sometimes in either March 2021. So where judgment will be given. This should ring bell in the ears of politicians that a day of reckoning will always come.
People like this be treated as criminals or as murderers? If you steal money is meant for health insurance, for pension fund, all right, for money meant to purchase arms and ammunition, should they be treated as criminals or actually as murderers?
That is the way it should be. But once in a while, if we have our laws catching up with them and ensuring that they are put behind bars, that will go a long way to help us as a people. But my own challenge this morning is that we have a lot of Joshua Dariye. Does it mean that it is those who run against that we always put behind bar? These are issues. We have a lot of them, governors. especially the class of 1999 governors, 1999 to 2007. We have a lot of them that are still parading themselves as political party leaders, even as we speak today. So let us enhance the judicial process so that the cause of justice will always prevail as far as criminal trials are concerned. So the case is before the Supreme Court. I know Supreme Court will do justice to that particular case, but crying that 10-year jail time is just like a
lifetime.
A lifetime. I think for me that is not acceptable. Some Nigerians will tell you that 10 years is not enough.
He's asking for mercy.
It's not enough. You can't plead for mercy at this particular point in time. What of those that have died? You enumerated what the fund should have been able to do. A lot of people die as a result of road accident because you refuse to fix the road, as a result of non-quality health sector because you refuse to fix the hospital, non-quality education that breed Boko Haram and what have you. Then why are you pleading for mercy? The blood of the people should even be on your head. That is what it means. So going forward, let federal government or the government also look for a way of bringing people to justice. There are a lot of them. We must try them, and Nigeria must get justice for these people. Then let us also strengthen our institution to the extent that it will even make it very impossible to commit act of corruption. So let us strengthen our institution. It is very expensive to chase criminal in Nigeria, because once in a while corruption will definitely fight back. But if you strengthen the system and make it extremely difficult that people will not be able to steal government funds, I think that is the best thing that can happen to us as a people.
There was pandemonium at the National Assembly entrance yesterday as a group of people living with disabilities besieged the complex and pounced on security officials for calling in the police to disperse them, insisting that they came from the Niger Delta region to meet their lawmakers to ask why they were not included in the palliative shared during the lockdown. They barricaded the entrance to the National Assembly. Now, we had a similar occurrence in Oyo State in
Oyo State,
sometime.
Yes, last week.
Right.
Protesting against marginalization. We have said the time without number. These people should be well taken care of. Some of them were not born like that. It is condition. Like they always say that it's condition that make crayfish to bend. So we must be careful the way we handle them. I think from the Senate perspective, what happened was a mix-up in the time. But there was also a kind of communication gap, because before these people came in from the Niger Delta to Abuja, they actually had an appointment with these lawmakers, Senate leadership, to talk to them on areas where their grievances could be addressed. Now they got to Abuja. They were promised that they were going to pick them from their hotel to the Senate chamber to discuss issues with them. According to the senator, they said there was a mix-up in the timing. If the time has changed, why don't you communicate back to the people? You know, because of that dichotomy, these guys felt that, it looks as if these people want to just make us stranded there. They don't want to attend to us because we are disabled. Then they go away with it. We must be sensitive in handling this crisis, because if you look at advanced countries, these are people that government take care.
Vulnerable people.
Yes, vulnerable people, extremely vulnerable people. Government takes adequate care of them, old people, aged people, and vulnerable people. But unfortunately, these are individuals that we neglect in Nigeria. You need to treat a vulnerable person very well, because if I do anything to you now, we can sort it out within ourselves. But if
want to,
yes, but if it's somebody that is disabled, they will say it is because of their position. You are trying to lord it over them. So whatever the issues are, let the Senate leadership address them. Unfortunately, the security operatives too, the police, they have to tear gas them. Let our security operative be more professional in the country. It is not every point in time and to every gathering, every peaceful protest that you dispatch people. If there's not if the crowd was more than that, there may have been stampede or what have you, and we'll record another fatality again that will paint us black in the international community. So let the security operative be more professional, and the politicians too, the senator, when you give your time, if your time is no longer going to be your time, endeavor to communicate to the other party. The bottom line is that we must treat these people very well. We must accommodate them. We must provide job for them. Even our structures does not cater for them. So whatever the issues, let us resolve them amicably.
We open the phone lines right now 0809 7949 and 0906 2949. Don't forget, we're on YouTube 32FM 949 Ibado. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. There's nothing we can do unless we restructure the whole system of this country. People are fed up of all this.
Let's move away from your radio. This howback is not good. Hello.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Move away from your radio. Let's avoid this howback.
Okay. Good morning.
All right, 009 7949 0906 2949. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, there's Joshua from Iwolos.
Okay, Joshua, please turn down the volume on your radio or move away from your radio set.
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Okay.
Are you hearing me?
Go on, please.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about police. That is the ultimate on the, when we measure one's time, the ultimate of, it's called traffic. There's in other countries, I don't see police standing on the truck, even come out on the road. Because the work of police is too much, is much. They are coming out on standing on the road, carrying gun up and down. You know that Nigerians, you see police, they will do the work of tax collector, they do the work of immigration, they will do the work of VIO, they will do all sorts of work in the name of money. Hello? Yeah, what I'm saying is, we have OES, we have road safety, which can able to be on the road and control the traffic. So forget about police. Police have their work in their station.
All right, thank you for your call. Austin, I think we have some police people working in the traffic department, traffic police. Yes. So we are referring to them to come do their work.
I think he's saying that the police is overstretched.
Oh, well, maybe.
Let's take this call here. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, we can't be continuing in this old system we have today. That is why we people are clamoring for restructuring. We need to restructure this country. This is an old system. Good morning. This is Omobasharon.
Good morning, Omobasharon. Thank you for your contribution. 0906 2949 0809 7009 I have something here on YouTube. Why can't the military rescue the Chibok girls and Leah Sharibu? Okay, Buhari government is acting film. That is from Ajibola Abbas. I have another one here. Still from Ajibola Abbas, the kidnap was managed just to show us that the forces in Nigeria are capable. Let's go on a short break now. We'll be back.
Honey, must you go?
Babe, you know I must. Besides, you can always video call me.
Hey, what if your battery runs out?
I've got my power bank.
Hey, and when your power bank runs out?
Babe, I've got my laptop.
Okay, wait. What if your data runs out?
Babe, you know we never run out of data.
Never run out of data with Airtel Home Broadband Unlimited Ultra plans. Enjoy unlimited data with no speed cap plus extra data daily, so you never have to worry about running out. Visit www.airtel.com.ng/HBB to get started.
Babe, but I just left the house.
Yes, honey. It's video calling all the way.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Say joy to the world, Christmas has come, celebration time, celebration time. You say joy to the world, Christmas has come, celebration time, celebration time. I'm gonna see my chicken, fry my chicken, and cook my jollof, celebration time. Great value every day.
It's a brand new day and I'm feeling the heat. I walk into the bathroom so I can hit the street. I'm not just looking for a shower, I'm looking for a dry. I feel like no other confidence through a nice and cool chill. It's an all-in-one soap, so dope, cause it kills germs, makes you fly, got you smelling so fresh. Yeah, plus it's Premier Cool season, got me feeling fresh for no
if you
reason.
Want confidence on a bathroom, Premier Cool. It keeps you fresh on it's Premier Cool. Go shine for body and you go fresh. If you want confidence and a bathroom, better cool. Oh yeah, give them. Oh yeah, show them. Oh yeah, give them. Oh yeah, show them. Oh yeah, give them.
Stay chilled with Premier Cool toilet soap. Removes 99.9% of germs and contains real menthol extracts for that icy cool feel.
My people, this na the story of Zainab. Na better food she dey chop to take start her day. Come in, show her body with the ogbonge one, the Dion syrup of hemoglobin vitamin B12. She don dey kampe, ready to go.
Joanna.
Good morning, Zainab. That na why she dey shine well for work.
Abeg, pass me the script.
And even for play. The Dion syrup of hemoglobin get vitamin B12 and protein to help fight anemia, exhaustion and fatigue. Just knack 2 spoons of the Dions every day and na so you go just dey sharp rapa. You fit take am direct or you fit mix am with juice. Show say you be champion. Take the Dions.
To be healthy, strong and active, I say take the Dions.
The Dion syrup of hemoglobin vitamin B12 na the power to unleash. Make una read the product leaflet o.
When it comes to watching your favorite football videos, are you a chanter? An analyzer?
Let's change to 4-3-3 formation.
A coacher?
Let's replace this goalkeeper now.
Or maybe you're all of the above.
Whether it's football, comedy, Naija movies, cooking, learning, or drama, go from one video you love to another on YouTube. With the new video data bundle from MTN, enjoy even more affordable, longer hours of video content. Just text YouTube to 131 now. With YouTube, now you go tire.
This festive season, we're going to make every moment special. Whether it's the food, drinks, and more than enough drama series to bond over.
Nobody can take my kingdom from me.
It's a season of laughter and cheers with friends. It's also time to cheer for your favorite team. And the little ones with one question.
Daddy, can I watch my shows now?
Of course you can. Let's go get it.
Then pick that perfect outfit for more Owambe and turn up groove on TV.
Just know that whatever your festive, we've got local drama, sports, international series, movies, kids entertainment, party shows, shows to make you love, and even shows to make you roll on the floor laughing.
That's a lot of shows.
Get a DSTV decoder, dish, and 1-month compact subscription for only 18,600 naira. It's your moment with DSTV.
Oh, guy, what's in the make you scatter house like this, eh?
I beg, you help me see my Airtel SIM.
I carry and give Shade yesterday, but you know they use him again now.
Yay! You don't carry my bonus give landlord picking. Now today you go pack out.
On top Airtel SIM?
Yes, so if you don't reach 15 days where you never use your Airtel SIM, go find them now. Because why? Ogunade full on top of. Hey, get 2,000 naira airtime plus extra 200 MB for just 200 naira. The more you recharge, the more you are woofo. To begin enjoy this awoof, just dial *241*7#. Terms and conditions, Deo.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Welcome back, 32 FM 94.9. That was a very long commercial, but we can still take 1 or 2 more calls before we leave the studio.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning,
good
sir.
Good morning, thank you.
All right.
It's Mr. Bolaji from Akobo. First of all, we have to thank God for the release of these boys. But I've been saying it several times that it's only we in the South here that we are sympathetic to the North. They know what they are doing. Look, President Jonathan invited American machinery, American soldiers. When those people came, they realized that they cannot operate here because within the Northern Army and even the Northern citizens, they know that most of them are Boko Haram. 2, look at that girl that went to go and bomb Boko Haram. What happened to this lady? General Adeyinju condemned non-availability of enough something to fight Boko Haram. See what happened to him. They know what they are doing while inviting the Yeti Allah. to come and rescue this thing, you know that very soon this Miyetti Allah will also be more powerful. That means that the state actors. So it's we that are sympathetic to them. They don't care. May God heal the country. Good morning.
Good morning, President Domo. You heard what he said.
Yes, as if the North knows what they are doing.
Because, I asked the other time about Miyetti Allah negotiating for the entire country, Nigeria, for the release of these people. Or are we just going to say for the North?
Miyetti Allah that are supposed to be questioned based on their utterances in the past. So this is where we find ourselves.
Hello. Hello.
Good morning. Thank you, John Njoku is my name. Thank you also, Izimu. Then my question, what happened to Leah Shaibu? You see, no negotiation without condition. If the boss were released without ransom, and after Matawali discussion with the bandits, then the whole SSS could be described as political drama in that is calling political points. Can you hear me there? On the cognitive number of the boss, the school should be held responsible for that details of number of the boss under it. Let me just my name. Let me be brief.
All right, thank you, John. Can we still take one more call? Yes, let's take one more call before we wrap up on the program this morning. We have lots of messages, but because of time, we won't be able to take any of those messages. At this time, I want to thank Austin Ejimi for coming on the program today, and see you again next Tuesday. So.
God willing.
God willing. But you'll be on phone tomorrow morning.
By the grace of God.
All right. Thank you very much for your time with us. It's 32 FM 94.9. Thanks for choosing us. My name is Dele Adeyanju. We'll be on air again on the program Newspaper Review tomorrow morning, Saturday edition.
My name is OLUTAYO. OGUNADE. Thank you, dear listener, for sharing your morning, and have a great Friday. Bye for now.
The station admired by other radio stations. 32 FM